Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about Michael Jordan's private golf course. Before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Many people are aware of Michael Jordan's fondness for the game of golf. While not on the court for the Chicago Bulls during his playing days in the 1980s and 1990s, he was out on the golf course. Jordan was well known for playing rounds on the mornings of big games. And he is alleged to have amassed over $1 million in debt as a result of bets he lost to a businessman in San Diego. Jordan is now a majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets franchise in the National Basketball Association, despite the fact that he has been retired from the game for several years. Jordan's enthusiasm for golf has only grown in recent years as he has had more free time on his hands. He is so obsessed with it that he has created his own private club, the Grove XXIII. The Grove XXIII is based on a golf course that was built on private property in South Florida. The course is based on the Shinnecock Hills course in New York, which has hosted the U.S. Open on several occasions. The XXIII is a nod to his well-known jersey number 23, which he wore for a long time. For his star-studded golf club, Jordan has enlisted the services of a veritable who's who of Hollywood. Jordan's club will host a member event in the near future, and it is expected to attract some of the world's best golfers to compete. To name a few, Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, and Justin Thomas are among the best golfers in the world. Then there's the matter of the celebrity factor. Of course, you'll need a Hollywood actor to play the role. Mark Wahlberg is expected to attend. Then there are the American sporting greats Wayne Gretzky and John Elway, to name a few. With PGA Championship winner Keegan Bradley as his playing partner, Jordan will compete in the members event. Perhaps he is prepared for the level of competition. By no means is this a typical golf tournament in the traditional sense. On-site drinks are being served via a drone. According to video footage that has surfaced, those who take part in the course will not be short on water. These are just a few of the names that have been teased for the upcoming event. A slew of other well-known figures from a variety of fields are also members of the club. Tiger Woods and President Barack Obama were both in attendance at a members event in February. They even formed a group to compete in the 18-hole tournament. Phil Mickelson even admitted that he had to go through a sort of sign-up process. Phil Mickelson is correct in his assessment. It was explained to him that he would have to wait to be invited into the Grove XXIII. The golfing standard at Michael Jordan's exclusive club is unknown to us, but there is no doubt that Jordan will be motivated to win, at all costs, please. Each year, the Seminole Pro Member Tournament, which takes place the Monday following Honda Classic Week, is eagerly anticipated by golf fans who are truly dedicated to the game. When the tee sheet is released on social media, it's a great opportunity to peer into the world of golf insiders and see what they are up to. Well, there's another event taking place just a few blocks away at the Grove XXIII, Michael Jordan's exclusive private club. That has our attention. The Fried Egg posted a list of names who will be performing at an upcoming member event at the Grove XXIII on Twitter, which was later taken down, and we are completely captivated by the list. For starters, there are a slew of PGA Tour pros from the Jupiter area competing in the tournament, including Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, Rickie Fowler, and Keegan Bradley. Afterwards, there are the celebrities, such as Mark Wahlberg, Wayne Gretzky, Ken Griffey Jr., John Elway, and so on. The list is endless. Take a look at this for yourself. The Grove XXIII was a secret society, and we didn't know who was a member until now. This is by no means an exhaustive list. We're certain that there are members who will be unable to attend, and, let's face it, you'd better have a compelling reason for missing this. We now have a better look inside Michael Jackson's club. To put it mildly, there are some intriguing collaborations going on. With all of the shots they're giving up, JT and Rickie will most likely need to shoot a best ball 57 in order to win. When Wayne Gretzky plays golf at Pebble Beach, he does not play with his typical Pebble Beach partner, Dustin Johnson. His son-in-law, the Great One, chose Massimo Ginelli, who appears to have been released from prison following his involvement in the college admissions scandal. Keegan Bradley, a well-known Jordan golf gear endorser, has been chosen by Michael Jordan as his golf partner. What the handicap situation looks like remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: Keegan is under a lot of pressure right now. MJ despises losing, and he despises losing even more when it comes to a competition at his own golf club. Keegs, you'd better bring your A game to the table. He's standing outside the Grove XXIII, the ultra-exclusive golf course he designed for his client, NBA Hall of Famer Michael Jordan. It's scheduled to open in the fall of 2019, explaining how Shinnecock Hills served as inspiration for the course's design despite the fact that the site, which was formerly a citrus grove near Hobe Sound, is South Florida flat and unambiguously landlocked. It was a natural fit, Weed says. According to him, we began to gradually raise the land where the clubhouse is located, and as a result of our efforts, we realized that we had views across the entire course. We had a clear view of everything. When Weed and senior design associate Chris Monty looked at the property, they were reminded of the famed U.S. Open venue on Long Island. Thanks to the expanse of sandy, grass-covered spaces between the holes, the idea was confirmed after they paid a visit to Shinnecock to double-check their intuition. The logic is sound. If you look out from the patio, you can see the holes in the ground of the Grove XXIII spooling and unspooling against the open backdrop of undeveloped pasture. The sea, a modernist stand-in for Stanford White's ubiquitous, wood-framed landmark, the clubhouse is never far away from view from the golf course. With an ingenious double helix routing that can be played in 4 9+9 combinations as well as shorter 3 to 6 hole loops, the Grove XXIII, the Roman numeral represents the number Jordan wore with the Chicago Bulls, is a must-play for anyone who loves golf. The clustering of greens and tees, as well as a crossover junction between the 4th and 13th holes, are the keys to the course's adaptability. When walking off the 4th green, for example, play can continue on to the 5th, or it can switch over to the 14th and finish in the opposite direction, allowing each 9 to be divided into sections of different lengths. In fact, it is possible to play continuous internal circuits without ever leaving the house, increasing the likelihood of ongoing presses, overtimes, and emergency holes in the schedule. Architects adore working with nature's broken lines and irregular shapes, but there was little of that beauty to be found in this area. With the help of fill from a chain of lakes that we'd transformed into a marshland habitat, each hole was cajoled and massaged into shape. Broad fairways that glide over dips and swales and melt into low-slung putting surfaces were created in response to Jordan's primary requirement that the course play fast and firm with features that produce dramatic matches. Weed laughs as he watches players putt or bump 7-irons onto greens from 20 yards away. In an era when nearly every new and remodeled course is characterized by a naturalistic or faux historical aesthetic, the Grove XXIII is clean and contemporary, with short grass and a refined appearance. In Weed's collection architecture, which is filled with hollows, depressions, and shallow scoop bunkers that collect shots, the centripetal force of gravity is hailed as an inspiration. The 15th and 16th holes are anything but tranquil, and they are 2 holes that can quickly turn a match on its head. One of the most difficult holes on the course is the opening par 3, which plays diagonally over a mogul-filled ridge to a partially blind green that kicks everything rightward into a deep chipping hollow. Located just 260 yards from the regular tees, the other features a series of central bunkers separating routes to the hole, as well as a convex putting surface that causes chips and putts to travel in irrational directions. Despite its limitations in some ways, the old agricultural property did provide an unexpected bonus in the form of 2 deep irrigation canals that ran along the north and eastern boundaries of the property, respectively. We'd notched slender strips of tees atop the high banks on the opposite sides, using the canals as the rarest of features in American golf. Long, dead-straight hazard lines that play like inverted versions of the stone walls at North Berwick in Scotland. According to Monty, we kept questioning whether we were overdoing it, hitting across the canals, but then we'd cross to the other side and find a better hole from over there. The golden rule of architecture is to make use of what is already there. Sometimes that's a perfect landscape, a Shinnecock Hills with wild grasses, sand ridges, a distant bay. Sometimes it's Florida citrus land, sometimes it's a pasture with canals, and sometimes it's both. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.